Halloween. Big deal or not really?
Big ass deal. Huge deal.
Huge deal. How serious, let's start off with this. How serious is costume planning for you?
For me, it's not. For me, I'm not finna do that shit. Like, I mean, I'll do it. I guess like. I don't know. I can't really. I like to see other people do it. It's kind of funnier to see other people do it. I'm not really a costume nigga. I guess I'd rather be wearing a fit. But I mean, I can do a costume too. But I don't know. It's gotta be fire. It's gotta be like a fire-ass costume. Like everybody's gotta be like, okay, yeah, that nigga. You know what I mean? Like if a nigga, like I can't just wear like a nigga's a banana. Like you know how a nigga be a fucking banana. Like, I'm not for the costume like that. I don't know.
What have you dressed up as in the past, whether it was as a child or getting into adulthood? When you did dress up, what have you been?
Oh, shit.
Give us the history here.
I
know you dressed up as something.
Mike Vick.
Okay.
Some shit, you just put on a number 7 jersey. Nigga, that's the easiest shit to do is be a fucking athlete. Just put on a jersey. But yeah, it'd be Mike Vick.
That was as a child or a teenager or adult?
I remember specifically when I was younger. I did Mike Vick one time. That shit was funny. Cause I had the football and everything, and like the cleats, like the Mike Vick cleats and shit. And then Mike Vick had a fucking fake ass little helmet type shit. You know what I mean? Like on some funny shit.
You went all the way, it sounds like, with this costume. And how was the attention you got on it?
I was a young nigga, so I don't know, maybe.
Good attention, bad attention?
I don't think I remember. I was that young right at the point. I don't even like remember. But niggas were probably just like, oh, this nigga, this little nigga. Like, niggas were stunting me back then because they were just on their own shit too. They probably had fire costumes. They think Spider-Man and shit, or fucking whatever the fuck.
And what drew you to that costume there, the Michael Vick costume? That
nigga was so cold. He was just cold as fuck. I don't know. When I was younger, I was just obsessed with that nigga. I had his cleats and shit. I would play football. I would have the Mike Vick cleats on, nigga. Shit. I don't know. That nigga was just, he was just like, you know what I mean? Like, he was just fire. He was a fire nigga. Left-handed. Really, it was a left hand that really got me. If he was right hand, I probably wouldn't even give a fuck. I was just like, all right, that's Mike Vick. It was a left hand. Like, it just looked different. Like, the way he would throw, it just looked crazy. Like, and I used to throw like that, like on some weird shit with my right hand. Niggas like, you're throwing like sidearm as fuck. But with his left hand, just looked, and that shit would just beat him down the field. I don't know, it just looked fire. And he would just juke niggas and shit. Like, he was like a running back, quarterback type nigga. Like, this dude was fire. I was just like a young nigga just looking up to him because I used to be you know what I mean? I used to be like juking and shit. And back then, I think I was a quarterback too, yeah. Yeah, that's what it really was. I was young as fuck. I was playing like quarterback shit. So that's why I was like, damn, this nigga fire.
We're talking like Pop Warner?
Yeah, like Vikings shit. Like, I don't know. Some niggas know the Vikings. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, Pop Warner. That's really what it is. Pop Warner, that was what they called it, yeah.
Ever end up playing football in high school?
Yeah, I played in high school, but then I was just like my sophomore year, I don't know, like my junior, like my freshman and sophomore year, niggas were just big as fuck. Fuck that shit. Quit, went to basketball, and then I hurt my knee, and then I started doing music because I hurt my knee. I couldn't really play no sports after I hurt my knee because it was just like a long recovery. Like, I'm straight now, I think. Like, I'm cooling now, but before, that's really why I started doing music, actually, is I hurt my knee playing basketball. You know, I heard that shit. I was on crutches and shit, so I go to my homie Liam Met's house, like, on some funny shit. My mom would hit me up and be like, nigga, where the fuck you at? Like, cause I was grounded or some shit. I forget what, I was just doing some stupid ass young nigga shit, like badass shit all the time. So like, I would just be grounded for stupid shit. But she would let me go to the YMCA, like, you know what I mean? Like, she would just let me go to the YMCA, like, fucking work out my knee or some shit. But like, I wouldn't be working out my knee. I would be at Liam Met's house. This is literally right behind the YMCA, fucking making music and shit. But like, back then she didn't know I was doing music, so she would have been pissed. So I didn't tell her ass, like, I didn't say shit. So I'm just like, I'm going to the Y, like, just drop me off at the Y. And I just walked the back route to motherfucking Liam at house so we record some shit on some funny shit. But that's how I had started because I had injured my knee and I couldn't play basketball. But I was really hooping at first. Like, I don't even stunt no music, like, for real.
What was the knee injury exactly?
Shit, I tore my meniscus and I had surgery on it, and the shit was like a fucking big ass basketball on my knee. Like, remember, like, it was literally swole as fuck. Like when I had surgery on it, like it was huge. And niggas were like, I'd be walking around school and niggas would be like laughing at me, like, damn nigga, like, got a basketball on your knee, nigga. That shit was big as fuck. Like, it was weird. It was funny, like, I don't know. It was funny how it looked.
How'd you injure it? Do you remember?
Yeah, I just slipped on some sweat, banged it on the ground. Some stupid ass shit. Niggas were like in preseason workouts, just sweating their ass off with no shirt on, like just fucking lifting weights shit. And I had a medicine ball in my hand. I slipped. Yeah.
How long was the recovery process for you?
Shit.
6 months, a year?
Yeah, it was 6 months. That's exactly what it was. It was 6 months, but after that, it was still fucked. Like, I don't know. It was still fucked. I couldn't move the same. Like, I couldn't play no defense or nothing. That was my shit, too. Like, I could play D a little bit, like, and I could not play that shit at all. Like, after my knee, I couldn't move or nothing. Like, I was just, I don't know, it was fucked. I couldn't really move the same. And niggas could tell, too. You're like, damn, that nigga Rico's 5'5", now he can't move. Like, shit get weird. But now I'm straight, but that was like right when it happened. Like, that was like right after the injury. Like, I'm like still in high school type shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it's new. Like, I'm new to the injuries. It was fucking me up. But, I mean, I think I'm pretty good now. That shit not really hurt that bad.
Even though you were cutting recovery process, you were supposed to be, in rehabilitation, and you ended up rapping and doing music instead on some instances. Did this hurt your recovery process at all? Like, not following doctor's orders and things of that nature?
Yeah, that's what, I did tweak out. I tweaked because I was like, that's really what I did it. I was like trying to get back on the court real fast. Like, so I'm like, bro, just sign my shit so I can go back on the court. Like, my knees straight. I'm like faking. I'm like, yeah, it's straight. Like, it's good. Like, on some shit, but it really wasn't. I was really just trying to get back on the court. I thought it was good. I just came back too early. I didn't do no rehab. Like, I didn't do no good ass rehab. Like, my rehab, I was bullshitting. Like, I'm trying to get back. Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get back on the court. I don't care. That's not, but like, I didn't realize that's how you get back on the court is you do the rehab and your ass will come back way better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I wasn't doing that shit. I'm like, bro, I'm straight. Like, I think I'll be good. Like, my shit was like feeling a little good, but then it was just like, when you try to do muscle shit where you're planting and doing all the other extra shit you have to do in basketball and jump and fucking run fast as fuck, like that shit, that was really what was giving me, like, niggas just have that extra step. I ain't have that shit no more. That shit was weak.
If you had the chance to do it all over again, you would have rehabilitated longer and taken your time with it?
Nah, because I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I would be somewhere trying to hoop.
Maybe you could have been in the NBA, hooping.
Nah.
I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I don't know. Shit. If you think about that shit, should be funny as fuck.
Do you think you really could have made it to the NBA or no?
No, I said no, yeah. I've been thinking about that. It's like, if I did that, it'd be fine. Like, it'd just be fine. I'd be too lit. But nah, I don't think I would, no.
Now,
I mean, nigga be like that. Nigga got hoop dreams and shit. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Nah, them niggas too big, bro. They're too big, bro.
Okay, so you did high school football, freshman, sophomore. When did basketball? When were you doing basketball?
Oh, I did. Basketball came after football, but I was playing football when I was just like on some younger shit. I was always like playing football. Like, that was my first shit, was football. But then my sister started playing basketball. So when she started playing basketball, I would be out her games and be like, damn, this shit's lit. Like, what the fuck? So I, like, the next year, she was in 6th grade, I was in like 5th grade. So like I don't know, like basketball in 5th grade and like all before it was really at middle school is when I started. But basketball before middle school was some bullshit. So like that's really why I wasn't playing. So I was just playing football. So like right when I got to 6th grade, they had the team. Everybody had the fucking team shit. Like you know what I mean? Like the middle school team shit. I'm like, oh hell no, I gotta play. Like I can't be left out of this shit. So I was playing that shit. My sister damn near got mad. Like damn nigga, like you gonna copy me and shit and play basketball? I'm like nigga. Like nobody even cares, but she was hurt because I was copying her playing basketball and shit. But that's how I really got started. She was hooping. I'd be at her games and just see how lit it was. I'd be like, damn, this shit fire. I got to hoop, and then I would hoop. But like before then, I was hooping. Like I would hoop outside and shit. Like I was hooping. Like niggas would hoop on the rims and shit, but it wasn't for real. I was just playing football. But then when I got to 6th grade, I started hooping.
When you were doing football in high school as a freshman and sophomore, this was varsity football or JV?
When I was doing football, it was JV for sure.
And then when you were doing basketball in high school, was it JV or varsity?
Varsity. Yeah, I didn't even make it a varsity in motherfucking football. I already knew what it was finna be.
So even though you
I
personally...
was extra skinny back then too. I'm tall now, like I could do it now, I feel like. But back then you didn't see me, I was really small. I was a small ass nigga, like.
So even though your personal passion or your first love was football, were you actually better in basketball?
Nah, I was really good at football. I was just too small. I wasn't like all through middle school I was doing niggas, but like as soon as I got to high school, niggas got different, bro. Niggas got different. Like niggas were really like bigger. I don't know why, that shit was weird. But then I got bigger and shit, but I already hurt my knee, so it was over with. I was not finna go back to football. I thought about it my senior year. I'm like, damn, I wanna go play football again. Like, I was just so worried about my knee. I'm like, I don't even wanna do it.
How about this? Let's say somebody's watching this and maybe they're in a similar predicament. They just blew out their meniscus. Anything you would say to somebody watching this right now, going through something very similar?
Well, if you have a meniscus injury, I would say always repair it. Cause like when I got mine, they gave me the option to like repair it or snip it out, right? So I'm like, but the thing was, it was a time. Like if you snipped it, you get it's less time to recover. But if you let it re-heal, if you let the tear re-heal, then it's more time to let the tear re-heal. But if they just snip it, it's just out. And you just gotta recover off that shit. It's only 6 months. You do the other shit and you just let the tear re-heal on its own. It's like a whole year, like a year and some change on some weird shit. Like, and you gotta have this whole machine that rotates your knee. Like my homie had told me he had went through it. He was like, bruh, that shit was crazy. Like there was a machine that fucking like did some shit to your knee for like a year. So I was not trying to do that shit. So I was like, in the moment, almost like not thinking about the rest of my life on some shit, just trying to play a senior year or a junior, like, you know what I mean? Like just trying to get back on the court. And I definitely would say don't do that shit because you need to repair it. Cause like now I'm like out of basketball, I'm done doing that shit. I'm like, damn, I should have just repaired it. Because I'm like, I'm not even hooping anymore. 1, 2, I mean, I be hooping and shit. I'm my manager and shit, we be going hoop, but like I'm not fucking, I don't hoop like for real. So like I'm like, damn, I should have just repaired it because now I'm gonna have like some arthritis in my knee. You feel me? Like, cause it's bone rubbing against bone. Cause like when you tear it, they ripped it out or they cut it out. Now it's nothing there. It's just bone rubbing against bone instead of you know what I mean? Like that's just not it. That shit be hurting occasionally now. Like if I play on it too long or whatever, you can like just feel the bone on bone straight up. Shit hurt.
Back then when that injury happened, did they try to talk you into doing the healing version instead of the snip version?
Yeah, they tried to talk me into it. I'm like, hell no, like I don't wanna, I'm trying to come back right now. Like I don't have a year. I'm like, what the fuck? I was confused. I'm like, bro, is there no other way? They're like, well, you can snip it. I'm like, do that shit, bro, because I'm not finna wait this long to goddamn. And I was supposed to be like 6th man my junior year too, so I'm like really trying to get back. Like, And we had a fire-ass squad, like, niggas were fire. But I was so ready for that season, too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I was really in the moment on some shit. So I didn't want to wait.
What did your parents think of that decision there to do the snip?
My mom thought it was she's everybody on my side. Everybody's whatever I want, niggas are gonna fucking be behind it. She wasn't like, no. She was like, I bet.
Hindsight 2020, could this whole entire injury have been prevented? The whole slipping on the sweat and things of that nature?
Yeah, we was heard about that. My coach was like, damn, nigga, like, fuck. That shit could have not happened.
How could that have been prevented?
And niggas could have left their shirt on. Niggas had their shirts off and shit, sweating on the court. And it's just like left a big ass puddle on the floor, like on some shit, slipped on it. It wasn't even like no big ass puddle. It was just sweat like everywhere almost. Like niggas just, and we were in the old gym too. So like I don't know if niggas know what the old gym is like. That shit hot. So like niggas were really sweating. Like
there was no
and it's like before the season. It's damn near summer, like September time, like preseason shit, like hot as fuck still. Like niggas have their shirts off, sweating. I'm just medicine ball in my hand. I slipped on that shit. Shit was tragic.
There was no like mopper, you know, like you know how you see a game.
It was just so it was so quick. It wasn't like at the end of practice. It was like almost at the beginning. So like you know what I mean. Damn near had to sit out the rest of the practice. Like I was limping and shit. Like as soon as it happened, I was laughing because I fell. Cause it was just funny. Like I fell. Like you know what I mean. It was just funny. So I'm like dying laughing, and then I try to get up. And like playing, I'm like, oh, I was like, oh, fuck, no, like, fuck. I was like, this shit's fucked. I had to sit down for the rest of practice. Like, my coach damn near didn't believe me. Like, you ain't hurt. Like, my friend's like, nah, nigga, like, he really just slipped on some sweat. Like for real. Like, and he banged this shit on the ground. You know, like, all right, shit. So, cause I'm like, fucking, that shit was just like unbelievable almost. That's how like, niggas didn't even believe like that shit happened. Like, you slipped on some sweat. Like, yeah, nigga. My shit was aching. I had to run the mile on that shit too. That's why I really knew it was fucked up because like I had to run. No, I had already made my mile and like everybody else didn't make their mile because I made my mile like the week before or whatever. So niggas are still running their mile until they make it. So I'm doing the other drills that the people that already made their mile do, and like we're doing like just sprints, like just continuous sprints. And I'm running. And I'm like the next. I'm like maybe this shit won't hurt tomorrow. Like when it first happened, and we came back out there doing more workouts and shit. I'm running. I'm like, oh yeah. This shit is fucked. Like, I knew it was something different. I never got an injury like that before, so I knew it was something. I'm like, oh yeah, this shit's over with.
I know we got sidetracked here with the sports injury there.
Yeah.
But when we were talking about costumes, ever done matching costumes with somebody before?
Matching costumes. I feel like I have, but I can't recall right now. I don't know. I feel like I have, so I don't want to say no. Cause the nigga I matched was probably somewhere like, yo, Cap Ass. I'm trying to think, like, no.
What about this? Has anyone ever dressed up as you before?
That would actually be funny as fuck.
No one's dressed up as Rico Pressly yet?
I don't know what you would dress up like. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have like a specific.
I mean, denim jacket, bandana around the neck.
Shit, if they want to do that, that would be, that's the new
Maybe
shit,
a
right?
wig?
Yeah, that's the only thing a nigga could do, like a curly ass wig or some shit. Try to make, I don't know. I don't be wearing shit like that, like specific, you know what I mean? I don't
Fonny bandana?
That's, yeah. Are you fucking funny?
I just met him.
Oh, yeah, he's cool. It's too real.
Yeah, I just met him maybe like a month ago at when Fonny and Cam Kirk collaborated on the little line of hoodies and shirts and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Cam Kirk, yeah.
Yeah, I met him at the studio there.
Damn, my back broke as fuck. All right. But yeah, nah, Fonny's, that nigga's too hard. All his clothes are just fire.
How'd you get that bandana? He gave it to you?
No, I actually got it at Mike Will's warehouse.
Ah.
Yeah. It was sitting up there. I had to snag that bitch. Yeah. But I be having his. He gave me some, but this one was extra fire. I had like fucking the Playboy bunnies on it and shit. So I just seen it, grabbed it. So shit, I just been wearing it.
Any significance of the color red?
Nah. It's just I literally found it and like put it on. And I was like, that's fine.
Now, what about this? When it comes to Halloween, craziest thing you received trick-or-treating? I've heard some crazy stuff, and then I've also heard some regular stuff.
I think I got like a fucking...
Anything that happened out of the norm. Trick-or-treating.
I actually think I did have something really funny.
Take your time.
I remember something stupid funny. I remember it specifically, like, cause like I'm from Marietta, so like them niggas just have bread over there, so they're just white ass cob people just giving out the most expensive candy and shit. That shit's pretty funny. I think I got some stupid shit before, but I can't really remember. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to make some shit. I don't want to make some shit up, like, but I definitely done got some crazy shit from them white people. That shit is so fucking fire. Them niggas be having they gonna have a whole bowl, and if they're probably the craziest shit, I don't know, for like the whole bowl, that ass if a nigga leaves a whole bowl, like, niggas used to do that. Like, just take the whole bowl and just dump it in your bag. I guess, I don't know, that might be the craziest.
When it comes to Halloween candy, do you have a favorite? Something, okay, you dump the bag, you dump the basket, you dump the pillowcase. What are you grabbing first? What are you going for? First thing you're looking for.
Damn. A motherfucking Reese's. For real. I swear. Niggas see that Reese's, it's over with.
And what did you always leave behind? What was the worst thing you couldn't stand? You didn't even touch it. It was just always the last thing left at the bottom. If Reese's was at the top, what was at the bottom?
Milky Ways. Bro, I just thought about that. There's always stupid Milky Ways, like, just everywhere. Like, even in a basket, like in here, if y'all have some candy in here, and there's like Milky Ways in there, there's gonna be stupid Milky Ways. Like, nobody wants that shit. Like, I swear to God. Niggas are not eating that shit. I don't know. I wouldn't eat that. It's like, it's straight, but it's not good enough. It's almost like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all right. Like, I'm going to eat it because, like, that's it. You know what I mean? But that's not what I'm eating first. I need that Snickers or some shit.
Ever took a break from trick-or-treating and just passed out candy yourself?
Hell no. You're actually funny. I'd do that shit. Just take a break and just start passing out.
Yeah, maybe you retire from trick-or-treating and you're passing out candy. Maybe you're just a nice guy. Nice guy and
yeah, I'm a nice guy.
Passing the candy out.
You know, that is too nice. That's some parent shit. Like, I gotta be grown to do that. Like, I don't know. I feel like I just start handing out candy.
Not yet.
Trick or treat. Like, fuck. Fuck no. I don't even say that. I literally just be like, ring the doorbell.
What about this? During Halloween, haunted houses can be a big deal for some people.
Haunted houses are it. Those are it. Yeah, those are too big.
What's the best one you ever been to so far?
This shit burned down, I'm pretty sure I heard. Like, my mom tried to tell me like this like a couple of years ago. She like, the place that we went to burned down somewhere in Nashville, Tennessee, like somewhere by something, what's it called? The Wilderness Water Park. It was by the Wilderness Water Park. Niggas know what that is, but it's in Tennessee. Like, my parents used to drive us up there and shit. We would it was like a hotel attached to a water park. So you get a room and then you go down to the water park. Shit was lit, but there was like also a town that was really close to that shit. And it was like a little nice, like cute ass fucking Tennessee town, like on some fire shit. And they had a fire ass haunted house. Like it was crazy. Like that shit was lit as fuck. And we went to it. And I specifically remember like fucking just like the most fucking macho niggas just getting scared as fuck. Like that shit was too scary. Like, oh my God, that shit was crazy. My mom, dead ass would not go in. Like, she was like, not going in. I don't care. And we would like flame her, like, nigga, like, you're not finna go in? Like, what you talking about, bro? What are you talking? Nigga, no. I'm not going in, like, straight up. I'm like, damn, that shit was crazy. And me and my sisters went in, and that shit was scary as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. And a lot of the haunted houses be some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, just like, I don't know, just corny. But that shit was scary as fuck.
What made it scary when others are corny? What was
Shit.
it about that house?
I don't know. I think it was specifically, it was like a 24/7 haunted house. You know how some haunted houses just come through and just make their shit, like, seasonally? Like, and those be fire too, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, those still be fire. But this one was like, they were known for scaring the shit out of people. So like, to have the space all year, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even think it was Halloween. That's how fire they are. Like, I don't even think it's just like a straight up haunted house like all year long. It was like a specific building. You know what I mean? Like, on some like, you know how like towns be having the buildings that are connected to shit and next to each other and shit. They had their own space. It was big as fuck. And they had like the fucking flashing light, like a movie theater almost, like, like, I don't know. I guess they were just legit. And it was Tennessee, so there's not much to do up there. Niggas probably just want to get scared. I don't fucking know.
And you went to this one time or multiple times?
Nah, I only went one time. That's how scary it was. Nigga, like, shit was real deal. I was like, damn, I'm not going back to that shit. And my mom said it burned down. Like, I don't know if that's true, like, but that's what she told me. She was like, some kids burned it down, like the whole fucking town. I was like, the whole town? She's like, yes. Like on some crazy shit. It was on the news and shit. Like, but hey, you might have to go check that out yourself because I don't know. That's what she said.
With this particular haunted house, because I know haunted houses come in different levels, did you have to sign a waiver to go to this particular haunted house or no?
Yeah, I probably did. I was so young that I didn't do that type shit, so I didn't really pay attention, but most likely I did. My mom's probably did it.
Now, like I mentioned, there are different levels to haunted houses. Some are man-made haunted houses, right? They just spook you, scare you, those type of efforts there. Yeah. Then there's some that you have to sign a waiver before you even enter. Because certain things can happen and they want to make sure.
Yeah, they would make sure, there's not liability, like, on some shit. Like, I know what you mean, but I probably did, yeah. That was the real deal. That was the realest one I've been to, so. All the other ones I had to sign one, so I would assume that I did. I just remember it being scary as shit. I don't remember anything else about it. I remember it being scary as fuck, and it was in Tennessee.
And then there's some other haunted houses that are not man-made. There's no waiver. It's been noted that it's a really haunted house. Like, spirits have been seen and encounters have happened.
Oh, no. No, we don't do that.
You would not do that?
No. Mm-mm.
Why not?
That's just something that black people don't do. It's just, you know, it's too scary. That's like fucking with like, that's scary, bro. I can't do that shit.
Not for you.
You're not finna see no nigga, like, you're not gonna see it. I don't care. He's like, no, I'm not going in that shit. I don't give a fuck. Let me see some other people in there. I don't know. I'm not going in there. That shit too scary. I know what you mean too when they be in them old ass buildings, and like
where there's been sightings. There's
been
paranormal activity.
Like, how do you still want to go up in there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you still want to go fuck with them niggas? Like,
well,
niggas could straight up be like, go away. And niggas will still be in that bitch, bro. Like, just leave their ass alone. That's why I'm not even finished.
Well, there's some people that don't believe in that stuff. And maybe they want to attend a house like that just to prove that.
Yeah. Well, shit. Well, when it's to the point where you got sightings, you have fucking video footage, you have like there's like multiple things where it's like fucked. I'm not doing it. Like I can't even. I'm gonna have PTSD. Like fuck. Like you know what I mean. Like I'm gonna be over here in the corner like just thinking about that shit all the time. Like bro, that shit's real. Like, and then on top of that, niggas gotta die. Like, am I gonna be a ghost? Like. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? That shit weird. Like, are those even, like, what, nigga? Like, no. I don't even know. That shit creepy.
Speaking of ghosts, do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah. That's why I'm not doing that shit. Because it's like, I slick believe in them niggas. Like, I don't know. On some shit. But I don't at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you, like, you slick dude? Like, I slick dude. Like, I want to. But, like everything's just so real that I can't believe it. Like everybody's just so phony. Like I don't know. Like people, I feel like they don't know if that. Like how do you know? Like you know what I mean? Like people, everyone's mind is different. Like they might have seen some shit or like you know what I mean? Like they might have heard some shit differently. Like they thought it was like you know what I mean? Like nobody really know. Like how would you know? And like I see some footage sometimes, but like that shit still be looking food sometimes. So I'm like I don't know. Some of the I know you see there'd be those little videos that be making you believe. That's really what it is. It'd be the little videos on the internet you see and you be like, damn, that shit looked too real. Like that shit was too real. Like I seen this one shit where it was like a fucking some crazy ass shit where they were ripping up a carpet in the fucking hotel room. This nigga fucking they were hearing sounds in the hotel room like nobody's in there. Like nobody has this hotel room. Nobody checked in. Like but the fucking maintenance nigga was like, bro, like I hear somebody in there. I hear fucking noise. Someone screams and shit. And there's like video footage. He like walks in. And, like the shower's on. Dude, that shit is giving me chills right now. The shower was on, and when he fucking walked, you can see him like walk out of the shower, like walk into the room part, and then a spirit, like literally like a fucking body, like shape of a body, like just walk like a light almost, like just like walk out of the room, like slow as fuck. Like as soon as he walks in, goes to the bathroom, check in the bathroom, you can see every fucking. Then the spirit walks out like he got away or some shit. I'm like, bro, that shit looked too real. Like it was just, I don't know. That shit make me believe it. But then I see other little shit and I'm like, nah. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like it's just certain shit that'll make me sometimes believe. But like until I have a hands-on experience with a fucking ghost, then I'm gonna say no. I don't think that they're real.
Anything crazy ever happen? Back to the haunted house stuff. Anything ever crazy happen with any of your haunted house experiences? Anything that happened out of the norm or no?
I feel like everything. I feel like when you're in a haunted house, a lot of shit happens out of the norm. Like you be screaming. You might fucking just push somebody you don't meet, like straight up, like you don't even know this nigga, you straight up push the fuck out of him, just get away from. Like I don't know, I feel like some shit happened, but I don't really remember. I haven't been to a haunted house in a minute, cause like the lines be booming now, so like I'm not trying to do that shit. Like I don't know, I gotta stand out there hella long, get a ticket, all that shit.
Gotta get the VIP ticket.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
Get the cut line ticket.
Get that cut line ticket, but niggas ain't that eager to. Yeah, I ain't that eager to goddamn go, bro.
Now, what about this? When it comes to the season of Halloween, horror movies can be a big deal for some. Scariest movie of all time, in your opinion? Whether it was something that got you as a kid, an adult.
Shit.
Scariest movie of all time, in your opinion? What really got you?
What really got me? Back when I was, I don't know, I don't know, like not even shit, like not even spirits, but like real people killing people was like really what's scary to me. Like in the scary movies, like Texas Chainsaw Man, like real, like instead of ghosts and shit, like that should be more scary. It's when like a motherfucking like Jason Voorhees motherfucker, like you know what I mean? Like that shit is more scary.
And when you mention Texas Chainsaw Massacre, are we talking about like the old one from the 1970s
I
or
didn't
80s? Or are
never
we
watch
talking?
them bitches. I just looked it up on Google and just knew that it was like, that's the shit. Like that shit is just scary as fuck. Like their faces and shit. Like I didn't even want to watch it. That's how scary they look to me. Like if you give me the makeup and shit of something on a movie is really scary. Like a ghost and like the noise and like the shit and like fucking like a bed moving or some shit. That shit don't spook me. I'm not scared of that shit. But like if you could make a fucking face or some shit, like you know what I mean? Like a famous what's a scary face? Like not even.
Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Yeah. Straight up. That's why I didn't want to watch the movie straight off of that. Straight off of that nigga. That nigga.
He was taking other people's skin and putting it on his face.
Yeah. Yeah, that's more scary than ghosts, for sure. I don't know.
Now, what about music? Okay. On the music side of things, do you have a favorite Halloween song? A song that comes around Halloween. Do you have a favorite Halloween song?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Ever
Halloween
made...
song? What the fuck is that?
Okay, I'll give you some examples. Michael
Yeah.
Jackson Thriller.
Okay, well then yeah.
The
guess.
Ghostbusters theme song. The Addams Family theme song. On the rap side of things, I mean, I don't think it was made for Halloween, but people play it around the Halloween season. I don't know if you remember that song with Jay-Z, Nicki Minaj, and Kanye West, and Rick
Monster?
Ross. Yeah, Monster. People play that
That was
during.
my shit. I'm not even gonna cap.
So I don't know if you.
That's funny because I said it before you even said it. That's how much of it. I used to fuck with that song like fuck. But yeah, I guess that's
Well, I think-
that's my favorite one then. Yeah.
Which
Let's
one?
do that one.
Monster?
Yeah.
Okay. Ever made a Halloween theme song yourself?
No.
Would you?
No. I don't. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, like, I don't know. I'll do it again. But I ain't music-wise.
All right, what about this? On Halloween, have you ever used that date for a release for your music? Have you ever released a song or a project?
I think that'd be a really good date, but I feel like there'd be a lot of traffic on that date too. I feel like other people might want to do that date.
Ever been booked or performed on Halloween?
Yeah, I performed on Halloween.
You did?
Yeah.
Like Halloween night?
I don't.
Or maybe the night before Halloween, or...
Bro, we performed last year somewhere, I swear. Like, I swear we did. I might tweaking. I might be tweaking. I didn't know. Let's say no. It must have been around Halloween or something. I just feel like I have it.
Not yet.
No, I'm thinking
Maybe
it was
one.
just around that time type shit. Like,
Maybe
well,
one
it wasn't
day.
on the day niggas wearing fucking costumes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. No. So no.
Ever been arrested on Halloween or had to serve time in jail during it?
Wait, what? No. Fuck no. I've never been arrested.